Fraser Minten, a young talent at just 20 years old, continues to impress Toronto Maple Leafs fans and coaches. After participating in his third development camp last month, Minten stood out not only for his potential but also for his NHL game experience. With 4 games under his belt, he feels more prepared than ever to secure a permanent spot on the team. In his reflective manner, Minten recalls his time in the NHL and how that experience was crucial for his growth. When you see everything on TV, it all seems very grand. But being there really changes your perspective. The strength, speed, and consistency of the game hit you differently, the player commented. This deep analysis of what it means to play in such a competitive league not only demonstrates his maturity but also his determination to improve every day. Minten, who was selected in the second round of the 2022 NHL Draft, has already made history with the Maple Leafs as the first second-round teenager to secure a spot on the team's opening roster in 20 years. His performance at last year's training camp made a strong impression, leading general manager Brad Treliving to recognize his potential. For fans, this represents not only a gratifying return but also the chance to witness the rise of a new NHL star. Although he has only played 4 games in the Grand NHL Arena, where he accumulated 11 minutes of average ice time and a solid defensive performance, what really stands out for Minten is the opportunity to learn and develop. He returned to the Western Hockey League with a notable performance, recording 48 points in 43 games and helping Saskatoon reach the playoffs semifinals. What matters now is how much I'm willing to work and dedicate myself. I'm not here to measure results but to give my best at every practice and game, he said, reflecting admirable humility. Recently, Minten was also named Canada's captain at the 2024 IIHF World Junior Championship, where he earned 3 points in 5 games. Despite his growing experience, he does not rest on his laurels. "I'm always looking to improve," he stated, "whether it's my speed, strength, or puck skills. I want to be the best version of myself." This constant desire for development is a quality that certainly resonates with many fans who hope he will become a cornerstone of the team in the future. Dr. Haley Wickenheiser, the Maple Leafs assistant general manager, believes Minten is closer to a spot on the team than he may realize. He has an exceptional ability to adapt and learn. It's a pleasure to watch him grow and develop as a player. He's incredibly curious about his game, and that's a sign of his dedication, Wickenheiser commented. For fans, this generates increasing anticipation about what Minten could bring to the team's future. And you, Maple Leafs fan, what do you think of Fraser Minten's performance so far? Do you believe he can become a pillar of the team? The Toronto Maple Leafs are in an intense phase of restructuring and are looking to add strength and size to their roster. Recently, a trade proposal caught attention, allowing the team to acquire Boone Jenner, captain of the Columbus Blue Jackets. The strategist bets that this addition could be a game-changer for the team, which has yet to bring in new forwards this offseason. But what would be at stake in this trade? According to a tool on the Puckpedia site called PuckGM, a user suggested a deal that would be significant for both sides. In this scenario, the Maple Leafs would receive Boone Jenner, with a $1.9 million salary retention and a third-round pick in 2026 from the Pittsburgh Penguins. In return, the Blue Jackets would receive Kaye Jarnkrok, Nikita Grebenkin, a second-round pick in 2025 from the Florida Panthers, and a first-round pick in 2026. This proposal would certainly impact the future of the Toronto Maple Leafs, as the team would give up valuable picks, as well as an established NHL player, Kaye Jarnkrok, and a promising prospect. The big draw of this deal, however, would be Boone Jenner, a player who could bring exactly what the Maple Leafs need in terms of physical presence and grit. Last season, Jenner stood out by recording 22 goals and 13 assists in 58 games, a performance that shows his potential on the ice. If the trade goes through, he would become the center of the third line and, by moving Max Domi back to the wing, could mean a significant boost in the team's performance. On the other hand, the Blue Jackets would benefit from Jarnkrok, who has the potential to replace Jenner in their lineup. With a $2.1 million contract and 2 seasons remaining, Jarnkrok recorded 10 goals and 11 assists in 52 games last season. Nikita Grebenkin, a young talent drafted in 2022, was signed in April and may join the Columbus NHL team, helping in the team's rebuild. However, it is worth noting that Jenner has been the center of trade rumors before, but Columbus president of hockey operations, John Davidson, made it clear that he was not willing to part with his captain, highlighting the importance of keeping Jenner on the team. Boone isn't going anywhere, and Boone doesn't want to go anywhere, Davidson said in a previous interview. And for those wondering about Jenner's willingness, he has also expressed his loyalty to the team, making it clear that he wants to see the Blue Jackets succeed and return to the playoffs. "I want our group to become a successful team and for us to be relevant again," Jenner said. His words show a deep commitment and a clear vision for the team's future. Additionally, it is worth remembering that the Maple Leafs have focused on strengthening their defense and are keeping an eye on reinforcements during free agency, following a quick exit from the previous Stanley Cup playoffs. With additions like defensemen Chris Tanev and Oliver Ekman-Larsson, and the signing of goalie Anthony Stolarz, Toronto is preparing to have a strong season. As the 2024-25 season opener approaches, set for October 9th against the Montreal Canadiens, the question arises: what do you think about this potential trade involving Boone Jenner? Do you believe he would be the missing piece for the Maple Leafs? Fraser Minten's journey is an inspiring example of dedication and growth in the world of hockey. At just 20, he is on the verge of becoming a reference for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and his words reveal surprising maturity. The possibility of seeing him establish himself as an NHL star is exciting for fans, especially at a time when the team seeks restructuring and strength in its roster. Now it's your turn to join the conversation. What do you think about Minten's performance so far? Do you believe he can truly become a key pillar for the Maple Leafs? And what about the potential trade for Boone Jenner? How do you view this move? Share your opinion in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on hockey news and follow the journey of young talents like Minten.